These shorts, I'm feeling so conflicted about. A hole is about to tear in them at any moment. It cannot hold anything. Now we're getting into shoes that like you've probably never even seen before. Why would I keep both of them? I made it myself. I think it's so cool. It's such a work of art. And yet I have not worn it once. I'm not totally sure what else is even in this basket. Hi friends. This week I am back to finish my very in-depth closet clean out and get things organized. If you saw last week's video, you already know we are here to go through not just my clothes, but also my shoes, bags, jewelry, hats, accessories. We're getting into everything. And if you didn't see that video, I would recommend going to watch it first for the first substantial chunk of this detailed declutter. I will link it below. Today, we're gonna finish decluttering and then go over the final organized results. And when we left off, I was just about to go through the bottoms in my wardrobe. So let's get into it. All right, we're on to bottoms. I'm gonna start the bottoms section with short skirts. First, we have this short skirt, which I got this summer and I mentioned in a recent thrift haul. I'm hoping to dye it, I think, but I don't know what yet and I'm still wearing it. So instead of the thrift flip pile, I'm just gonna keep this in my wardrobe. This skirt is the perfect piece to put in the storage archive because it's so cool. I'm very attached to it. I thrifted it in 2020, but I don't wear it now. Maybe someday I'll return to it. I hope so. Okay, this skirt I made myself and I was so proud of myself for like sewing shorts successfully and making a skirt. But the problem is I attached the front and back pieces backwards. Basically, I made it too short by accident and so I have not worn it. And I think I just need to like redo the skirt part. This skirt I love. It's very, very structured with absolutely no stretch, which makes it not like the most comfy thing in the world, but I like it for like formal things. This mini skirt is my absolute ride or die. I've had it for years, since at least 2020, and it is actually starting to come apart. There's like a hole along the zipper, so I have to put this in my mend pile, but I love this skirt. Now, onto shorts. These ones, absolutely love. These are my like #1 most favorite shorts. These two I got several years ago, and they're definitely a little more fitted and a little shorter, but they're still long and loose enough that I like them. So I'm gonna keep them both. These shorts, they're very, very stiff and they like give me a stomach ache when I wear them. So I'm gonna get rid of them. Sweat shorts, wear them all the time, keep. Elastic waistband cargo jorts. These were one of my most worn clothing items of the entire summer. Can you tell I love comfy, stretchy clothes? These shorts, I'm feeling so conflicted about because I thrifted them this summer and I was so excited about them because they're tailored, they're white, they're beautiful, they're like such a good length and volume and shape. But again, I made the mistake of getting something with like absolutely no stretch to it. And so they fit me like perfectly. But then when I need to move or like I eat a big meal or I just need some wiggle room, it's not enough. Since I just got these, I'm like, I gotta hang on to these for a bit and at least try to get a little wear out of them. Finally, I also have 2 pairs of short overalls, which I just got recently, just showed in a recent haul, and I love these and have been wearing them both already, so keep. I forgot to include vests originally, so I'm adding them now. I am keeping almost all of them because I wear almost all of them, except this one. This originally had ties on it that someone else DIY'd, and I wanted to change the placement and the color of the ties, so I took them off, but that just made me realize this vest is too small for the tie placement and look I want anyway, and I'm just gonna let it go. I also forgot to do long skirts, but here are all my long skirts. I wear them all, so I'm keeping them all. All right, finally onto our last clothes category, which is pants. First up, my most favorite pair of straight leg jeans. I will be keeping them. Also, my most favorite pair of overalls. These were gifted from Lucy and Yak, not for a sponsorship or anything, just as like a PR gift, I guess. But I absolutely love them. I would recommend these so much for anyone looking for overalls. I also have these super flimsy, lightweight, thin black overalls that I almost never wear now that I have like good overalls. These were originally from Amazon, I think in like 2020 is when I got them. And honestly, it's incredible that they've held up this long, but they are so thin that they do feel like a hole is about to tear in them at any moment at this point from so much wear. I feel like I should keep these and just like wear them out until they get holes or something. These are gifted from Cleanout in a sponsorship, and they're so cute. And I love the material. I love like all the details, but I think they're just slightly tighter than I would like them to be. And that's why I never reach for these and I never wear them. So I will pass these along to someone else. These pants I just got in my most recent sponsored Cleanout video. I feel like I'm talking about them so much. And these are a size bigger and I absolutely love them. They are perfect to me. I'm so excited to wear them this fall. These pants I've had for, I think, a couple years now, and honestly, I feel like these are what I wanted these pants to be. However, I've never lived through a cold season owning both of these yet, so I'm gonna keep both. These are 3 funky pattern pants, all of which I've thrifted within the last year, and all of which I am still having fun with and will be keeping. These funky printed pants I've had for a little bit longer, and because they're a synthetic material, I don't wear them as often as the other ones. But every time I do put these on and wear them, it makes me like them more, not less. When you put something on and get annoyed, that's when you should get rid of it. But when you put something on and you like it more, that's a sign to keep playing around with it. These black jeans, I didn't even know I still owned. I assumed I had gotten rid of them last time, and then I found them in the back of my drawer, and I was like, oh, I don't need these at all. They were uncomfortable and I never wear them. Oh, wait, okay, the jeans I held up earlier, I thought it was these. These are my mom's favorite jeans. They're straight leg and I love them. And then the other ones are my mom jeans. I'm less drawn to them lately. I wore them for longer, and so now they're just less exciting to me. Mom jeans have been sort of a thing for longer, but they're really great jeans and I like them, and I feel like eventually I'm gonna wanna wear these again. So I'm gonna put these into the archive section. These I just recently thrifted. I have to hem them, so they're going into the alter/mend pile. These are the final pair of pattern pants I have to share, and I love them and they're so comfy. I wear them all the time. Obviously keep. And our last 3 are all very stretchy, comfy, sort of loungy pants. We have black, white, and tan. I wear these the most. These are definitely a keep. They like got shorter in the wash, and so I don't love them as much now, but like they're fine. And then these, I wore them all the time for years. I got them in college, and I haven't as much lately just because I think I've gotten into a lot more other fun pants. Also, I have the implant for birth control, and when I was in college, I like didn't get my period on it, or I got it super, super light, and now I get it at a normal amount. And so it's harder to wear white things on the bottom. So I don't wear these as much now. I still like them, so I'm keeping these. Okay, that's everything for pants. Tomorrow, I'm gonna come back and work on bags, other accessories, and then I can show you how I'm gonna sort of organize everything. All right, see you tomorrow. Good morning, friends. It's day 2, and I am ready to begin with shoes. I have them all splayed out on the floor beside me. And honestly, there are some that I forgot I even owned that have been in the back of my closet for ages. So I'm ready. Let's start with the shoes that I already know I'm keeping because I wear them all the time. My raggedy old sneakers, my fisherman sandals, these black chunky sandals, my go-to tall black boots, my go-to combat boots, and my chunky loafers. These are definitely my most worn shoes. They're gonna stick around. That's 6 pairs, and it still leaves 1, 2, 3, 4, 15 more to go through. Although these are another most worn, my brown little combat boots. Okay, on to the less worn shoes. First, these brown little Mary Janes. I thrifted these quite recently, and I mentioned in my thrift haul that I felt like they looked kind of weird on my feet, but I'm gonna keep them around to like keep trying and playing with them. I haven't really given them enough of a try yet. Next, these red little Mary Jane flats. These have been seen repeatedly on this channel, but the thing is, I never wear them in real life. Whenever I do, it's because I like made myself wear them because I felt guilty about it, and I just think they look weird on my feet. I'm ready to say goodbye to these. Another pair of red shoes, these sandals, I like these way more. I actually wore these relatively often throughout the summer. Okay, these silver loafer flats, I was so ready to get rid of. I was like, I don't wear these. I don't think they quite work for me. And then I wore them the other day, and I really liked them. We will give them another chance. Next, these little rosette kitten heel sandals. These are so adorable. I don't wear them very often, but I DIY'd these myself, and I've worn them enough times that I'm definitely gonna keep these around. Next. Okay, next. The boots that have been haunting me since last summer when I got them with missing heel caps and haven't replaced them yet. These are going in the mend pile. I'm gonna actually get the heel caps replaced this time. I have a plan. We're gonna do it. Okay, now we're getting into shoes that like you've probably never even seen before from watching my channel because that's how little wear they get. Firstly, these white ankle boots. These are also missing the heel caps, and I got them in college from like Payless, and I have not worn them in multiple years. These can go. Similarly, These black ankle boots I also got in college and have not worn in multiple years. These I did wear a lot more at the time, and so part of me is like, maybe I'll be back into them again. But like, now I own these and I like these so much better, and I feel like they fulfill any role that these would fulfill. Next, these chunky colorful sneakers. I got these in college as well, but again, I don't wear these. I don't think I have worn them on any regular basis in multiple years. Since I did love these for some time, I guess I'll try them on. Next, these white sandals. I don't think I wore these at all this past summer, but there was a time a couple years ago when I wore these constantly, so I think I am gonna hang on to them. The next boots are actually so tragic. They're so cool. I got them at a rummage sale. They're like faux leather, and I believe they were sitting in a shoebox in someone's house untouched for like a decade. And so the leather got all dried out, and now when you wear them or you move them in any way, the external coating is just like coming off, and it comes off every time I put them on. It's like flaking around me. And so I've never worn these because I didn't want to make it worse, but I have never fixed it because I don't know how, and I don't think there is a way with this kind of fake leather. So I think these are just some shoes that have gone to waste through unwear, which is so sad. Unless one of you knows a solution to not only cover up the flaked off parts, but prevent it from flaking off anymore. I would love to know if you have any tips on that. Next, we have my Doc Martens. Honestly, these you can see have literally been sitting there collecting dust. They are very dusty because I always wear these ones instead, because these ones have a platform and also a zipper, so they're much easier to take on and off. However, I think these are great quality shoes. I wore them every single day for like multiple years, and I walked to work in the snow in these. And honestly, these ones are cheaper and worse, and I know they're gonna fall apart eventually. Whereas these ones will always be there for me. They've served me so well. I don't think I'm ever gonna get rid of these. Finally, we have two pretty ratty pairs of sandals. These ones have paint on them because I wore them to paint a room at my parents' house this summer. But these are like a go-to easy like slip-on house shoe. And then my Chacos, which are for hiking, not really for fashion. Honestly, I completely forgot I still had these because they were sort of stowed away, but I'm keeping these too for like camping and hiking and stuff. Wow, I just put all those shoes back in my closet, and literally there's so much more space now just from removing the couple that I'm getting rid of. I feel refreshed. Now let's do bags. I just sorted through all of these bags and then discovered that I wasn't filming the entire time. So it's time for me to go through them again. This straw bag I can get rid of. I never use it. I got it when like straw bags kind of popped off in 2020 around like the whole cottagecore thing. But even then I didn't use it much, and I don't think I have used it in multiple years. This structured little white bag, so cute. I never use it. I think because it's a top handle bag, so you have to carry it around, and it doesn't hold that much stuff. However, it feels such good quality. It's so like structured and sturdy, and it's in great condition. And it has these little hooks on it for a crossbody strap. So I think I'm actually gonna put this in like the DIY mend pile and get a strap. This is another top handle bag that I feel like I don't use enough, but I actually have used it more in the past couple months as I've been like making more of a conscious effort. So I'm gonna keep this. This brown bag from Oh My Bag, this was gifted with a sponsorship. It's practical, it's versatile. I use it quite frequently. So this is a keep. Similarly, this black cargo crossbody bag I wear all the time, so keep. I have other bags that I wear all the time that are on hooks by my front door because I've been using them a lot, so I'm just gonna leave those there. This tiny fish bag, this is not really functional as a bag, it's more just an object that I am going to keep forever because I think it's fun and funny and cute, and also one of my dearest family friends got this for me on vacation when we were both like 10. Similarly, this little fortune cookie bag, really more of an object than a bag because it cannot hold anything. However, I just think it's a fun decorative item. I need to like use this to accessorize other bags, like attach it to the handle or something. I'm actually gonna put this in the DIY pile to add this to something else. This smaller black bag, I don't use that often, but it's usually my go-to bag for more formal occasions, so I'm gonna keep this. This quilted backpack is so adorable, and yet I don't really use it. I don't think I'm a huge backpack person, and I feel like someone else could appreciate and enjoy this so much more than me. So I think I'm gonna try to like sell this or pass it on to a friend. This is my sporty little sling bag. I do use this for like rock climbing, sporty, practical stuff. This is a crossbody bag I got a handful of years ago with the intention of styling it like those crossbody fanny pack kind of style, but I'm not really into that style anymore, and it never was quite giving that in the first place. I don't think I need to keep this. Finally, this houndstooth bag. I'm feeling kind of torn about this one because it's I don't know, it's cute, it's fun, it's different from anything else I have, but it's still quite versatile, and yet I don't really use it all that often. I don't know, now that it's fall time, this feels like a very fall bag. So I guess I'll keep this around, and if I don't wear it in the fall and winter, then I can pass it along. I forgot 2 of my tote bags that were stored in a different spot. This one, which I sewed myself and I find delightful and I'm very proud of it. I'm gonna keep it. And then we also have this one that I painted myself. Honestly, I completely forgot I had this. And so I think to give them a fair chance, now I'm gonna shift them to be with my other bag storage, and then hopefully I'll get a little more use out of them. Okay, now we're gonna move to our final category, which is accessories. Okay, let's get into it. I did leave my hair clips, like claw clips, and my sunglasses out because I don't have that many, and I used them all, and I'm keeping them all. Let's go through the rest. I'm gonna start with scarves. One, this colorful silk one that my sister got me on her honeymoon in Europe last summer. This is obviously a keep. Second, this incredible scarf, which was a gift from my boyfriend's mom, and it is also so beautiful. The people in my life have amazing taste. This scarf is amazing. I cannot imagine that I will ever get rid of this. This scarf was actually also a gift, but it's from much longer ago. Honestly, I don't use this, but I think it's cool, but I don't really wear this color. I have to look in the mirror. Honestly, I'm kind of more into this right now than I have been in a while. So I think I'm gonna keep this for this fall and winter and see how it goes. Finally, this little scarf. I had it stored as like a hair scarf for so long, and I never wear it as a hair scarf. And then I thought recently that I should really start wearing it as a neck scarf. So I'm gonna store this with my scarves. Hopefully that means I'll wear it more. Now, hair accessories. This also includes a number of triangle scarves that I could wear around my neck, but I often wear them around my hair. This one, great for the hair, great for the neck, great as like a top. I love this scarf. This little hair bandana I made myself, and how cute is it? Obviously keep. This I got at the bins last summer, and I don't think I've used it a single time, and like, it's so similar to this one. Why would I keep both of them? These are more hair bandanas. I wear hair bandanas all the time, so these are keep. I also definitely have a white one, but it doesn't seem to be in here, and I don't know where it is. This little knitted strip that I use as a hair bow, I knitted this myself last winter. Yeah, I'm keeping this. This giant scrunchie that I was so proud of. I made it myself. I think it's so cool. It's such a work of art. And yet, I have not worn it once, and I don't know why I thought I would wear it when I made pink, hot pink, such a prominent color. When it's in your hair, the bottom part is less visible, so it's just this pink and green on top, and that's just a color palette I don't wear. So I think I'm actually gonna put this in the thrift flip pile and try to like turn where the bottom is. So maybe like the green, orange, and yellow are the top, and then also maybe add some embroidery or something to like diversify the color palette more. It's embarrassing that I made this and then didn't wear it a single time all summer. This is a little crochet hair bandana that my mom got me for my birthday, and of course I'm keeping it. This is my like workout headband, keep. This is my doing my makeup headband, keep. I still think these puffy headbands are so cute. Like, I would wear this for fashion as well. And then everything else in here is ribbons. Oh, and the white hair bandana that was missing. I definitely need to like sort and organize these. We'll sort those later. All right, finally, we're on to other accessories, namely hats and belts. These are all the belts I own. I'm gonna keep all of them. Black with a gold buckle, black with a silver buckle, brown, a silver chain, and a gold chain. Those all serve different purposes. And then this is like a really chunky, thick brown one that I don't wear that often, but I think it's really cool, and it's like a vintage hand-me-down from my mom, so I'm gonna keep this. I also have this harness. I honestly almost never wear this in real life, but I think it's so cool and it's so fun to style and such a good thing to have on hand for like a costume or a Ren fair or something. I would completely regret getting rid of it when the occasion finally comes around that I need one. So I'm gonna keep that forever. Okay, hats. I think I might also keep all my hats because, I don't know, they're pretty curated, okay? We have this fluffy black one. I do think I might like to replace this with like a real vintage fluffy round hat that's like fur or something, but this is fine for now. I'll hang on to it. My one baseball cap, I wear this, especially for like hiking and naturey stuff. My 2 berets, gifted to me by Kathleen. Once again, these are great. They're perfect. I will probably keep them forever. My 1 beanie that was crocheted by my friend's boyfriend's grandma, keep. My 1 little bucket hat, I wear this quite frequently in the summer. My fluffy brown bucket hat, which I got when these were really trendy, like a handful of years ago. And honestly, it does probably get the least amount of wear now, but I still think it's really cute. I'm gonna keep this. I think it's really cozy and adorable. Oh, I do also have my 1 like big straw sun hat. That's just stored somewhere else, but I'm keeping that. I wear it. Okay. Honestly, I'm not totally sure what else is even in this basket, so it's time to find out. This necktie, I don't really wear this, mostly because I forget that I have it. I'm gonna store this with my neck scarves, and then maybe I'll remember it more and wear it more. This is my little fur jacket collar that I like to attach to my faux suede overcoat in the wintertime. So I'm gonna keep this for that. These little fingerless gloves, I think I got for Christmas last year, and they still have the tag on them, which is actually really embarrassing. Sorry to the relative who got these for me. I don't have that many opportunities to wear like mittens and gloves in Maryland, but I mean, these are lovely. I'm definitely gonna keep these. Finally, at the bottom, we just have two big, fluffy, lightweight cotton scarves. These are actually remnants from my study abroad in college, and I don't wear them now, but I feel sort of emotionally invested in them because they're from a fun and memorable time in my life. I think I'm actually gonna get this one back out and put it in my neck scarves. This is gonna be like a new scarf to me now. And then this one, I guess I'll put these both with my neck scarves. We'll see if I use them. I've been extra into scarves lately. Okay, now all I have to do is organize all the categories of things I have going on throughout this multi-day sorting process. And then I will come back and show you the storage and organization solutions I have found and give you the final reveal of my cleansed closet. See you then. Hello, everyone. It's present day Liz. I'm back. Me from a couple days ago got everything sorted. Everything is in its place, mostly. And it is time for the grand organizational reveal. Here is what my closet looked like before, and here is what it looks like now. Honestly, it's still full, but just having that little extra room to breathe makes it feel so much better and more organized. With some of my bags removed, all the remaining ones fit into these little slot things I thrifted, so those feel much more organized. I think these are supposed to be for drying dishes or something. Honestly, I'm not sure, but they work fine for this. There were also bags of clothing to DIY or give away or sell that were already in here from like a year ago, which is embarrassing. But amazing news, I have finally actually figured out how to sell my clothes on Depop, so that is where you can find all the things that I'm passing on if you're interested in purchasing any of them. I will link my Depop below. And look how much room that has left me for shoes now. Oh my gosh, there's so much clear floor space. I don't even have to fill the whole floor with shoes. Amazing. For the archive, I got a tub that easily fits under my bed, and it's the perfect size to hold the amount I had. And this process also left me with much more space and neater organization in my drawers, my jewelry box, and my little containers for hats, hair accessories, and other miscellaneous items. A lot of the jewelry and ribbon that I cleared out went into my craft supply cupboard, so stay tuned for some potential crafts using those items. Here are all the things I'm passing along from this cleanout. Here's a bag from the last cleanout that's still here. A lot of things from the last cleanout have already been passed along or given to friends or family, by the way, but these are just the things that I haven't found a home for yet. And here are all the things I need to mend or upcycle from this year and last year. I have a video coming up to hold me accountable for this. Don't worry. Overall, I feel like there's a weird pressure when cleaning out your closet to like be super harsh and get rid of 50% of the clothes you own. But truly, just removing like the 10% of your closet that you're really not into can make such a huge difference in how the whole rest of your wardrobe feels. I also think for most people, it's probably much more sustainable to remove things as you notice that they're getting in the way and you don't want them. I think sometimes huge purges can actually end up leading to huge binges in shopping, and it can end up becoming this unhealthy cycle where you're actually consuming more because you're removing more, and then the minimalist mindset actually ends up fueling more consumption and becomes less sustainable. So, this is my personal endorsement of just unloading small bits of things as you notice it's necessary. That said, obviously, I do think it's worthwhile to sit down and dedicate some time to really intentionally curating your wardrobe, and I feel very pleased with the results here. I'm hoping these changes will help me feel more organized, minimize decision fatigue, allow me to appreciate the pieces I did keep more, and overall just make it easier and more streamlined to get dressed without the pieces I'm not into getting in the way. Thanks so much for watching this two-part series. I would also genuinely love help with all my various questions. Please weigh in the comments. And I heard if you do, leave a comment, watch another video, definitely part 1 if you haven't yet, and subscribe. When you clean out your closet, you will not leave those pieces you don't know what to do with sitting in a bag in your closet for a year. You'll find a home for them right away and get them out of your space.